Hi Leo, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm going to be doing a reading for September 2020. I'm really going to try to cover all my bases here. I'm going to go over past relationships, if you'll reconcile with someone from the past, or if you're currently involved with someone, how they're feeling. And I'm also going to go through a single read for those of you that are single, as well as go over like career and finances and general spiritual advice that I have for you throughout this month. September has been a wild read for everybody. I feel like a lot of people are going through a lot of changes, so let's see what's happening with you, Leo, throughout this time. I'm going to start out with doing some general advice just to set the scene of how I feel like this month is going to be for you, just very quickly before I get into my love read for you. So some general advice or something that you're going to be faced with throughout September 2020 is to release negativity. It's time to release negativity. I feel like that's also something that's very important to keep in mind. You could be dealing with some negative energy throughout the summer, throughout this past couple of months. And it's time throughout September to really release a lot of that negative energy that you could have been having. Nothing is set in stone. So if you're feeling pretty sad, if you have been or you will be dealing with that throughout September and feeling like something is really over, or that you lost a chance of some sort, or you lost some sort of opportunity, I feel like it's important for you to know that nothing is set in stone. Wow, this is such a gorgeous little thing. I feel like it makes me happy. I'll try to show it on the camera. But this is really a beautiful, beautiful card. This deck is from my mom. It's called Moonology Oracle Cards. She didn't make it, but she gave it to me because I feel like it's like really special for my channel because I am Courtney's Moonlight Tarot. So nothing is set in stone. I feel like that's really something to keep in mind here. Just because you feel like you lost an opportunity, release that negativity of being down on yourself about some sort of possible opportunity with someone or something. Keep in mind that nothing's set in stone. Things can always change. Nothing will come of this situation. If you're feeling like you can't release something, maybe it's time to know that nothing will come out of it. Could be in relation to love. We'll look more at that, but have faith in your dreams. I feel like that's really important too. Maybe you need to, in order to fulfill your dreams, kind of release a lot of this negativity like I was saying. So that sets the scene of what we're going to be looking at throughout the month of September for you, September 2020. Let's get into all the things that I want to talk about today for you, Leo. There's a lot to cover. So to start out, this card kind of flew out. Another card flew out. You could be feeling a little bit impulsive throughout the month of September. I feel like you're going to be very focused on your career here. I feel like that's definitely something that's happening here with the King of Pentacles. Feeling as though you finally have some control over your finances. Feeling as though you are abundant in a lot of ways, especially with money. Could be abundant with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like with the Sun, with the Knight of Swords, you could be rushing into something, maybe a new opportunity. But since this is really focused on love, I feel like this is just, I'm trying to focus on love right now. So this could also relate to a financial opportunity, but I'm just going to speak about it from now on as though it is an opportunity with someone. I feel like this is someone that you have a lot of deep love and compassion for with the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is someone that you want to take care of emotionally when they're down, when they need support. I feel like you're their person that they go to, or that you want to be that person for them here. I feel like if you had the chance, you would rush in to see this person. But keep in mind that this person, you may be feeling like they're too good to be true. Maybe realizing that they're too good to be true. With the Knight of Swords here, kind of have all signs right now. I feel like in the end you feel like you either aren't willing to make a change for this person, maybe you and this person had some sort of change between the two of you, someone moved, someone got a new job, someone is hurting right now and you guys ended or something, there's some sort of ending, but I feel like it's you, possibly Leo, you're not willing to change how things are right now. You're happy with how much compassion you have for this person. You may be, like I said, oh my gosh, you're just feeling a lot of emotions. It's kind of hard to explain right now. I feel like you're out of control a little bit emotionally throughout September 2020. Leo, feeling like you don't have any control over your emotions, possibly being a little, finding it hard to get attached, or finding yourself overly attached, overly emotional, both, possibly. Feeling like you're not in tune with your real self here, with your spiritual self, with your higher self, with the Empress card. Feel like you're not in touch with your intuition. Maybe that's because you're very focused on your finances and not really so concerned about this person anymore. But I feel like if this person were to reach out to you, you would rush in. Lots of emotions throughout September. It's really hard to really get a clear storyline here. Okay. This person can't find peace of mind. I feel like there definitely was some sort of ending here. I feel like you guys were faced with some sort of decision. I feel like you guys had a change. And maybe, Leo, you were the one that wasn't willing to change for this person with the hangman in reverse on your end. Could be also feeling, I guess, that like someone wasn't willing to change for you. So why would you change for them? Just like some negativity that I feel like you need to release, as well as this person needs to release here, Leo. Got the Two of Cups as well. So I feel like this person has so much love for you. They could be really wanting a relationship with you, but they just don't have the words. I feel like they just also aren't really in tune with themselves. Maybe you guys got in a fight and you both kind of lost yourselves here. Maybe you were really involved with each other, really in love with each other. So when you had a falling out, which I feel like, I don't really know if it did happen. Maybe for some of you, you got a falling out. I just see some sort of change happening here. I feel like now it's left you guys both really feeling out of touch with yourselves. Kind of you lost yourself in this relationship for some of you. I feel like now they're kind of feeling like they're not as abundant as they were with you. Maybe you provided them with a lot of like emotional security, like I said. So now they don't really know how to handle their emotions. I feel like they really felt like you guys could have had something really long term. I feel like they were taking their time with it. Maybe they didn't even tell you, but I feel like deep down they really did. And then when something fell apart, I feel like now they're feeling like it's not going to happen and they're not feeling very fulfilled emotionally. With the Ace of Cups, I really feel like they're not telling you any of this. I feel like they're not really telling you that they wanted to plan for the future with you. I feel like they never told you how much love and attraction they have for you. With the King of Wands here, I feel like maybe for some of you, Leos, this person knows that they're the ones that should reach out in this situation. When I get the King of Wands, I get, in relationships or any sort of interaction, power and control dynamics are like one of the most important factors. It's something that I really find interesting and like to talk about a lot. But I feel like, power, who has a power in a relationship, or who's the one that's supposed to reach out, I feel like it's pretty known a lot of the times. And I feel like it really puts a sort of expectation on people. For good reason or for not. And I feel like at the end of the day, this person knows that they're the ones that should reach out. But they're just not really speaking up, and they're not really admitting how they feel here, which is that they want a relationship with you. Without you, they feel really unfulfilled. They feel like they're not themselves. They feel like they have lost their peace of mind, and they wanted to tell you how much they wanted to plan for the future, something steady and good with you, but they never did, I feel like. So now that's left you feeling a little out of control emotionally. I feel like since this person never told you that, now you're feeling like, well, I'm not willing to do any of the work. I'm not willing to change. And that's what I was getting here, is that you still have this love and compassion, but you're not really willing to put in like the long-term work either, because you don't feel like this person is, because they never really have told you how they really, really felt here. Interesting for sure. Okay, sorry, I can't get a song in my head. Okay, feel like, maybe I should mention the song came to me like within the next, while I'm doing this reading. I always like it when I always forget that like a song gets stuck in my head immediately when I started reading, and it's like it probably has something to do with the situation that they're in. It's Telephone Line by, what is that, Electric Orchestra something? Why am I forgetting? Basically about calling someone and them not answering and you just wanting them to talk to them. Could be either a situation, like someone's calling someone's trying to reach out to someone wants to, and they're like, why aren't you talking to me? Like this phone is ringing, you're not answering. Kind of, maybe that's what's happening here. This person may be withdrawing from you, never really told you how they felt. You felt like you were putting in all the work, and now it's this person's turn to do it, and they're not. And it's like, why aren't you calling me? Why aren't you trying? I wish I had treated you better. I feel you even though we are apart. That's what this person, the hidden truth is. The truth that they haven't been telling you, as well as that they wanted to plan for you, like something with you long term. I'm just getting like this person just loves you so much. Right as I said that. I love you unconditionally. it always makes me laugh. Like, I'm getting a good energy from this reading, but surprisingly, but I really feel like so interesting. Sometimes I feel like I doubt myself during a reading or something, but then, you know, I really feel like this is something you're meant to hear, that this, as when I'm saying something, I pull a card that says exactly that. Person loves you unconditionally. Is this a healthy relationship for me? The answer is no. I take this deck with a grain of salt. I feel like yes and no, especially when I'm doing a general reading like this. Doesn't apply to everyone. But, you know, like I said, if this person is not admitting how they're feeling, if they know that they're in a position of power and they're kind of not, you know, it's their turn to try, they're not, it isn't healthy for you. That doesn't mean that it will never be healthy for you, but I feel like right now, that's how I'm going to take it. It might not be healthy for you because you're waiting on this person, like telephone line stuck in my head. I feel like you guys are stuck here and waiting for this person to reach out, and they're just not. So is it healthy for you? Probably not. Like, is this a true twin flame relationship? Yes. Throw that out there. Again, grain of salt. For some of you, I feel like this is a twin flame. I feel like there's a lot of give and take here, so that makes sense. A lot of push and pull. Do they want to get back together? Yes. For some of you. Overall, pretty positive. Let's see what since this person isn't speaking their mind, I have this little deck. It's kind of like really hard to shuffle. It's called Unset Messages. I also take this one with a grain of salt. Let's look into it and see what unset messages this person may have, you know, that they're holding back from you, that they're not telling you. I hate these things where it's like they just will not. Are you making healthy choices? They're concerned about you making healthy choices. They're dealing with a difficult situation. These are things that they want to tell you. They're going through some changes. They're dealing with something difficult. They feel like you're not making healthy choices. Maybe even just being with them isn't healthy. And they know that, like I said, is this a healthy relationship? That's funny that that card came out again, just in a different deck. Let's make art. If you're creative with this person, that could be a thing here. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, if this is something where you work with this person on for a very small amount of you, projects or something creative, or where you guys have some stuff, some passions in line with each other, I feel like they're repressing that part of themselves right now. Maybe because you're gone and that's something you guys worked on, but they want to like do art with you or do some creative stuff with you. Are you with other people? I feel like that's really on their mind right now. Stop taking your insecurities out on me. You don't even need, I don't like that card. You don't even need makeup. You're a rare natural beauty. I don't like that. Let's see what, let's go through, oh no, let's look at the outcome. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I feel like maybe that's you as well. I'm just getting a scattered energy. I can't get that song out of my head. So in the end, you guys do have unfinished business together. I feel like this isn't over. You may think it's over here, but with the World card in reverse, it's not. I feel like in the end, you guys will say at least something to each other. You guys have a lot to say, clearly. But you might not make the progress that you want. I feel like once you guys talk, you may find yourself in a similar situation of a lot of give and take, push and pull, which makes that very frustrating for you in the end. I feel like you will, you might go through another cycle of loss and pain with this person with the 10 of Swords, or it could just be that you don't forget the past. If this person hurt you in the past, I feel like when you guys do speak to each other, because you do have unfinished business and you don't make the progress that you want and this person is still up to the same old, I think that would be really frustrating for you and cause you a lot of pain in the outcome. Like, I like to think of it, especially since I'm just focusing on September, like kind of what are we looking at towards the end of September, going past September. That's just what I see. Lots of different things going on here, but I feel like the general thing is that they're thinking about you. They really love you, but they're not saying what's on their mind. And that's not healthy for you. I feel like that's really what's the thing here with this individual. Okay. Let's start out with Aries. Pick up that telephone. Okay. Leo, if you're dealing with an Aries, making moves towards you for sure. I feel like they are at least in the process throughout September of sort of making their mind up, realizing that they want to make moves towards you. I feel like they're doing it, but it might be a slow thing here. Don't think it's immediate. This card with the Six of Cups, whether it's upright or in reverse, it's in reverse right now. If it's upright, I would just say they're definitely not making any moves, but they're thinking about you. But since it's in reverse, this is a very slow, emotional, nostalgic card. I feel like right now they're just kind of going through that, like with you, Leo. Pay attention to the red flags if you need to hear that about an Aries. Throw that out there. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this Taurus wanted to marry you, Leo, or they still want to marry you, or you guys were married and they're really disappointed that things fell through. This card usually represents marriage or someone being very wealthy and not knowing how to handle their money. I'm going to go with the marriage thing. Could be either. They feel like you're not really willing to work on this with them. That's what this Taurus feels. Or they're not really willing to work on it. I feel like something fell through to where you wanted to marry this person. It fell through. Really frustrating situation to be in, Leo, with this Taurus. So I feel like right now they're just really like in their head thinking like bitter, or that they think that you don't want to work on it and they're pissed off about that. If you're dealing with a Gemini, this Gemini wants to get to know you. I feel like this is maybe someone that you haven't, for some of you, haven't really revealed your true self to. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I feel like that's definitely true here. I feel like they're really opening up to you here with the, it's so funny that these two cards together. That's a really beautiful, like, sign here. If you're dealing with a Gemini, I got the Knight of Cups, so I feel like they're really going to open up to you emotionally, tell you their passions, what inspires them, really in a creative energy, and just getting to know each other and be in a really positive space with a Gemini. Leo, okay, you're dealing with a Cancer. Could have kids with this Cancer, or this Cancer is very immature. There's some immaturity that's affecting this. Also, like I said, you could have kids with this Cancer. With the Judgment card in reverse, I feel like they're making a decision to, it's not really in your favor. Whatever, if you're waiting for a decision, this could have to do with, like, if you're dealing with a Cancer and there's some sort of, like, court thing, Leo, or, like, some sort of fight over custody, very specific. I feel like they're making a decision that might end up harming you, so be aware of that with some sort of Cancer and kids, or they're making a really immature decision. That is more likely. That's a very specific thing for a very small amount of you, but more than likely here, Leo, I feel like this Cancer is making a very childish, immature decision, or they have in the past, and that's kind of what's going on with them. You're dealing with another Leo. This Leo is feeling very, like, at a loss with you. They feel very sad, but I feel like they're starting to let that go. A lot of this sadness could be forgiving you, forgiving themselves here, but I feel like in general, they're just not as sad anymore. They're kind of trying to let go here. They feel like they were too codependent on you. Maybe that's why they're letting go, is they're like, I need to focus on, like, myself, gain my independence back, and that's why they're letting go of a lot of this, like, past pain. Maybe they're ready to be more independent. Keep that in mind if you're dealing with another Leo. Leos are very independent, so makes sense. If you're dealing with a Virgo, so this Virgo is, wow. Like I said, it's so cool when I get two cards that are the same from two different decks. These both, I got the Three of Wands, and then I got the Stay Optimistic About Your Love Life. This is a direct, like, card that represents optimism. Stay optimistic. They're very optimistic about you. Feel like they're thinking about you, and they're thinking, like, this could really work. Being very positive, this Virgo is, and I feel like they are being very positive, like I said, and I feel like that will, in the end, bring you guys together, like, closer together, and they may be making a move towards you because they're feeling optimistic about this again. I just get a really good energy from this Virgo. If you're dealing with a Leo, I feel like you're going to have bad luck with this Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, I feel like you're going to have bad luck with this Libra, and I feel like it's because they have control issues. they need to let go of their control issues and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Really allow themselves to let go of this control before you guys have like a good stable connection. But you guys are both linked to each other for sure. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're thinking about you. You make them very like excited by the premise of you possibly. You deserve love. They feel like you're very, very lovable, Leo. I feel like that's really what this Scorpio is thinking. They like, this could be someone like sort of new. Maybe you haven't totally explored things with this Scorpio. Maybe you have, but I just feel like the idea of being with you or being with you again makes them like energized, and I feel like it's because they feel like you're a really lovable person, Leo. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, I got the Fool card. I feel like this Sagittarius was very reckless with you, or they were very immature. I feel like they never told you how they really felt here with the Express Your Love card in reverse. I feel like that's out of recklessness and possible like them trying to, maybe they're just a very spontaneous person here. This card represents like, especially since it's upright, it's not necessarily negative. I just feel like this person is very casual, spontaneous, that sort of thing, which I guess is in Sagittarius' nature a lot of the time. So they're not really expressing to you how they really feel. I feel like they're just trying to keep things spontaneous. They could be a little reckless, impulsive. Yeah. If you're dealing with Capricorn, you and this Capricorn definitely had some conflict in the past with the Five of Swords in reverse, but I feel like they're starting to let it go, and you're starting to let it go, forgive each other, and possibly move on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really see you guys totally, I feel like you're letting go of it on your own with heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. This could also just have to do with the fact that obviously a conflict where you guys are yelling at each other and you guys are getting in a huge fight, that's not really opening your heart, that's just fighting. That's not really having like this sweet conversation about how much you mean to each other clearly. So I feel like with this conflict, you guys are going to be letting go of it on your own. You could have some communication, you could just be still fighting with this Capricorn, but I feel like you guys are just letting go. The fact that you weren't so nice to each other, mutually letting it go throughout September. If you're dealing with Aquarius, so this Aquarius is kind of stubborn. They're not really willing to change anything about themselves for you for some reason. A lot of stubborn energy from this Aquarius. Maybe it's in relation to commitment. I got the engagement card. So maybe, yeah, I'm going to say that they're resistant to commitment for right now. You could be getting some commitment from an Aquarius. I feel like it's possible since this card came out, but I feel like they're just resistant to change. Since the Hangman's in reverse, maybe they want commitment and they're not willing to like hear your side of things, or vice versa. Someone's just stubborn about getting to a higher level of commitment, whatever your specific situation is. And finally, if you're dealing with a Pisces, Leo, this Pisces is feeling like they're gonna get the courage to say something here. They're finally feeling like they're good enough for you. This is someone you definitely dealt with in the past. This could be a past life relationship here, but they're really optimistic. I feel like they're thinking that they can work this out with you. I feel like this is someone that you've dealt with in the past, maybe had a falling out with, and they're just gaining some more momentum to reach out to you here. So, yeah, pretty positive. Let's look into career. Real quick. See what opportunities. In the general, I got a lot about career. Okay, another card that says you're going to be optimistic about your financial opportunities here. Like I said, I feel like you could be experiencing some wealth here, Leo. If you're looking for a new job, or if you're looking for an answer with a job, the answer is yes with the Sun card. Whatever you're thinking about, I feel like it is yes. In terms of some new opportunity, if you're wondering if you will get the opportunity that you seek, I think I spoke about that at the beginning of the general, where I was talking about you being disappointed or feeling like an opportunity is over. I feel like you need to you will gain some optimism, or you need to in this situation, because I feel like if you plan out your moves here and stay optimistic, both these cards represent being optimistic. Plan out your moves, figure out what you're going to do, take a strategic approach to it. I feel like you definitely will get what you want from this situation. I feel like you could have dealt with some financial loss in the past, which is causing you to lose hope, but don't. I feel like you will get this opportunity that you seek. Just plan it out. I feel like if you're focused on the past and your past failures, then you will lose optimism, possibly lose this opportunity. Try to stay optimistic as possible, and plan out your moves, and I feel like things will really work out for you in terms of some new financial opportunity, or even if you're faced with some sort of decision at work, take it as it resonates, whatever your situation is. I feel like you will get some new opportunities coming up though, for sure. Just stay optimistic. Plan it out. I'm not saying it's something that's going to happen right this second, but if you're hoping for some sort of answer, conclusion in some sort of job search or new decision you have to make at work, possibly here, conclusions are within reach. Like I said, you will reach this point. Plan it. I feel like the end to a tough cycle, like I said at the beginning of this reading, it's coming. Meditate and contemplate. Exactly what I was saying before. Plan out your moves here. Figure out what you want to do. That's the most important thing. Stay optimistic. You will get the answer that you seek. I feel like it's yes with the Sun card here. Really, definitely feel like it's yes. Prosperity lies ahead. Don't focus on your past failures. Don't focus on past things that you've been through in terms of financial struggle. Prosperity lies ahead. Plan out your moves. Stay optimistic, and you will get a new opportunity here. Hold your vision. That's really important as well. I love this deck. Hold your vision. You have something in mind. Work for it. Fight for it. You'll get it. I really do feel like that. In terms of just spiritual advice or life advice here, let's go over something really for the last part of this read. I'm just going to general advice all over. It could be in terms of financial, like I said. Could be in terms of love. Just general last word of advice here. So positive if you're dealing with, if you were like really worried about a work situation, it's really positive here, Leo. Just stay optimistic, really. The thing that you were worried is over. It's not. I think it really, in terms of, I said this at the beginning of the reading and I'm reiterating it now. If you had some sort of opportunity that you feel like is set in stone and you're not going to get it, or you'll never get that opportunity again, new prosperity lies ahead. Just keep focused on this. I feel like that's really important for you to know right now. Really, really important. I haven't got a positive reading like this my entire, when I've been doing my monthly readings right now for September. No one's had such promise like I have seen with you right now, Leo, so I'm really, really excited for you. Just hope that you can hold your vision. Okay. Could be dealing with a water sign right now, or maybe this is just telling you it as advice. Maybe if you can, if there's like, if you have like a lake near you, a river, an ocean, something like that, may do you well to be around water right now, Leo. Or you may be hearing from some water signs, possibly Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You could be hearing from that and just really connecting with people that you know that are water signs right now. Follow your dreams. I'm getting that over and over again, Leo. I feel like it's really positive. Just really trust yourself here. General last advice. If you have some wishes that you want to fulfill, only you can do it. I feel like that's really important for you right now. Another picture of water. So if you feel like you want to maybe even like take a bath or something, I know it sounds stupid, but rejuvenate, take that time to relax. I feel like that's really important for you right now to stay on track throughout September. And listening to wisdom. If other people in your life are telling you how to plan out your moves, like I said, if you need to plan, maybe talk to other people, figure out how you should go about what you want to achieve here. I feel like listening to other people, listening to your parents, listening to people older than you, listening to your friends, listening to possibly bosses at work or people, coworkers that are giving you advice. I feel like it'd be really wise for you to listen to that right now. I feel like that's really important, as well as your inner wisdom. Trust your instincts here. Take the time to relax. Connect with water. That's a really big thing here for sure. But thank you so much. Hope that you like this reading, Leo. I'm so happy for you. I feel like it was really optimistic, especially in the career and finance or like skills, hobby sort of like realm towards the end of the reading. Really positive. If you like this reading, please let me know by subscribing. That lets me know that this type of reading works. Also by commenting, let me know like what part of this resonated with you. Tell me your stories. I really love to hear it. If you really like this reading, you can reach out to me for a personal reading. My email is in the description box of this video, as well as a link to donate to my channel, help support me. I am a pretty small channel at the moment, so I would really, really appreciate it, but definitely not necessary. You watching is enough. I really appreciate that. Stay safe throughout September, Leo. Hopefully you get all these things that I saw you getting. Stay positive, and I appreciate you watching. Stay safe. Thank you.